Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Longest Journey. When we left off last time, we met Warren Hughes' friend that he thinks can help us. Burns Flipper. He's a very eccentric fella. He explains that part of it is because his brain got fried really good when he was about 18 and he was trying to hack into somewhere he wasn't supposed to. And that could be legitimately an excuse for why he is the way he is, but I have a feeling he's just kind of an eccentric fella anyhow. His fancy hover chair here needs a new anti-gravitational unit, and we just so happen to have one, so Flipper, get over here.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up!
Alright, you didn't think I could do it, but guess what I got for you? Oh, come on, give it to it. Fine.
What would I need to get you to pay for a fake ID?
A new working AG control unit for my chair would be real nice. Wicked nice.
I just so happen to have. Okay. Dang it, he's gonna fly back there.
Sure.
Alright.
It's an anti-gravity control unit. Such a tiny device for such an enormous job. I sure hope this wasn't the reason the shuttle went down, or Mr. Flipper might be in for a nasty... Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up!
Alright, here we go. This should work this time, right?
Is this what you need?
Whoa! Heavy duty! That baby's worth just enough for me to get you top of the line all access ID, babe. Yeah!
Could we also
with this,
get
I might
you...
even be able to zoom on out of here once in a while. Excellent.
Excellent, but could we get you to cut a deal for Warren on a new ID as well?
A couple of days.
Couple of days?
Couple of days? I need it now.
Oh, no. Ain't gonna happen. Shit takes time, you know?
Yeah.
Shit takes time. Tomorrow night at the earliest. Can't promise anything, though, but I'll certainly try for the little girl.
Very well. If that's the best we got, I guess that's the best we got. Oh, you gotta go down into the depths for this one, eh? Done with whatever he was doing over here.
It's a mishmash of old and new computer hardware.
Alright, well if that's it... Is that it? Do we bug him again, just to be sure? Let's do it,
hey,
while we're here.
Burns?
I'll be right up!
When will my ID card be ready?
Tomorrow night, earliest.
Alright. Can't complain too much. He's at least gonna get it done. Don't really like being on camera here. What if somehow this is traced back to him, and someone infiltrates him here, and they get this recording, and then there we are, traipsing right through. You know, it's hard to feel good about. Also, now that we've heard his voice, I'm pretty sure the warning on this Camaro is him as well. I don't want to touch it in case it does shock me. Well, let's see what happens.
Uh-oh, it bites.
She's not going to mess with it. Okay, well, if we have to wait till tomorrow night, then we may as well go back home, right? Because there's not really much else for us to do until we've got a fake ID. So let's try that out. Hopefully Fiona will be there. We can talk to her. Although we could also swing by the cafe and see if anything's going on with our friends. Maybe just because... I mean, we've got time to kill, so we could go and possibly work... I don't think she's going to be in a painting mood, but... And I think that it's not going to end up being ultimately relevant either. I mean, we got this big epic battle, good against evil, Mother of Worlds or whatever thing going on. She might want to go back here when it's all said and done, though. She might rather live in Stark than Arcadia, and she might want to just continue to go forward with her art career. So, if so, she's going to need her painting to be done. Alright, let's see if we can do anything here.
I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Alright. Sorry, I forgot. Try it now. Don't go over here just to do nothing.
Not today.
Well, then when? Time's a-wastin'. You kinda gotta just do it. And now's a good time since we have to wait until tomorrow anyhow. Alright. Well, let's just try to leave and she should auto put it away, right?
I'll just leave my brush and easel here before I go.
I mean, with all the things going on lately, April, that might give you some kind of inspiration, right? You were at a whole other world. Paint that. Alright, we'll pop by the cafe because we're nearby. And I have a feeling, though, that where we really need to go is just back home. Do-do-do. Do I have any random keys? I don't think I do. Hey, Charlie. How's it going?
I hate to say it, but I don't have time to talk to Charlie.
Still no good? Alright. Do we have anything like a key? We have a screwdriver. Can we mess around? Nope. Magic flute our way in? No. Okay, we'll leave that alone for the moment. Oops. Okay. Back home. With any luck, Fiona will be there. We can have a serious discussion about Zach Lee. Fiona, I need to tell you that one of your tenants threatened violent assault on the another. It's important. Alright, up to my room. I wonder if there's more we could be doing. Shoot, I don't want to go all the way back to the subway if there's not anywhere I can go. But at the same time... Alright, you got anything new for me, diary? Sundays are made for sleeping in. We read that. We read about the Hope Cathedral. Oh, still Sunday. Surprise. I got in, I got out, I got a glorious career in crime ahead of me if I want. And it feels so good. My parents would be so proud of me. Little Miss Criminal. That's me. Whatever. At least I got the name and location of Warren's friend, the so-called Burns Flipper. Is that an actual name? His shop is down by the Newport docks in an old garage. Knock 3 times on the door, Warren told me. I'm surprised I don't have to say open sesame as well. Hopefully this guy, Flipper, will be able to help me locate the Vanguard Church of Voltec. This afternoon I have to meet up with Cortez again, and I'd prefer to have some solid information to share with him. Cortez, I'm so sorry, I totally forgot about that, so good thing we checked the diary. Burns Flipper. Okay, now there's an eccentric. A bastard as well, not to mention big asshole, major jerk, and total idiot, but reasonably friendly. And definitely interesting. Some people might say an enigmatic man. Not me, though. I never use the word enigmatic to describe anybody or anything. He was helpful, though, and managed to decode this data crystal thing I found in the archives. The Church of Voltec is apparently associated with MTI, and their headquarters are up on Grendel Avenue. But I can't get up there without access to the upper levels of the city, and they'd never give that to a lowlife like me, so I have to fake it. The Flipper can help me out with this, too, but it's going to cost a lot, so unless I can find a replacement antigrav unit for his chair, I'm, well, out of luck? Now, where did I see an AG unit today? Well, that's kind of nice that the diary's given the hints there. But we are past that part. It's right, though. We need to meet up with Cortez. So, back to the subway. Indeed, it is the right way to go. We don't get to take it easy for the evening just yet, April. Too bad Cortez isn't just hanging about up front like he used to. Oh well. So how long has he known that April was a shifter? Has he been watching her pretty much the whole time since she came here to Portland? Did he have some kind of sense immediately that that's who she was and he's just been waiting for the right opportunity to talk to her about it? I think that'd be a fair guess that he must have had some idea. A reason to bring him. Or maybe, like, border house, like Fiona said. It's kind of on the border between two worlds. Maybe he knew that someone of importance, someone who could shift, would be drawn there. Go. Where were we going to meet him? Back at the theater? I don't remember. What? Just, there we go. Alright. So then. Metro Circle. Yeah, that probably is to get back to the... Yeah. Not Metro West, darn it. I can't go straight to by the radio building? No, fine. Okay, I mean, this will take me over to the elevators, but we're not ready for that yet. So, how do I get to where I want to go? I did this before. Not the subway. Can I not get to the Mercury Theater anymore? Where did I tell Cortez I'd meet him? It wasn't in the cafe, was it? In the depths, and I just didn't go all the way in? It's not going to be by the elevators. He wouldn't know to go by the elevators. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so this isn't getting me where I want to go, and this would explain, if I can't get to the Mercury Theater, why there's not that stop on the subway anymore. So it's got to be something else. I don't think he said Hope Street. We're going to check it just in case. Back to the cathedral. Sorry about this. This is something I should remember. I just don't. So I'm gonna roam around till we find it. By the confessionals, maybe?
Stirring up support for their ideas.
Hey!
And Arcadians, those easily misled sheep, they embrace these ideas because they prophesize change. And change is always attractive to humans.
It is, but you say that as though you are not human
Not
yourself.
only humans. The Vanguard are using a tyrant to force their changes into effect. They say the tyrant have turned to religion, that they have...
The tyrant. Those beasts are not much for loyalty, but promise them money and power. The Vanguard are probably ready to offer them half of the Northlands, perhaps even Mercuria itself for their services.
Politics.
And they have certainly wanted to put their filthy claws on that city for as long as I can remember.
So you kind of hate the tyrant
Yes,
too,
it's
huh?
beginning to look quite bleak. What about the girl?
Yeah, what about her?
I think she may have seen the light, finally. She does not know even half of what is going
Look
on,
at her
and if she
snooping.
did, I do not think she would be able to handle it. Better she does not know.
He might be right, but
Aren't
I
you
want to
worried
know.
that the fate of the balance in our worlds is in the hands of a child? A simple country girl?
Hey, she's resourceful. Give her
Of
more credit
course.
than that.
I do my best to help her, as does the mother in her way.
The mother?
Still, April will be on her own soon enough, and then, who knows? After all, she is the one. No one seems to doubt that.
I'm the one what?
The balance knows, and the balance provides. And if the balance believes in this girl, we should as well.
Spoken as a man of true faith.
But of course, Father, you're not the only one who places his faith in higher powers.
Speaking of higher powers, I have to go prepare my sermon for tonight.
Well, April, you
And
are
what
indeed
lessons
the
will be
chosen
taught
one.
today?
You know the usual. Sacrifice, devotion, faith, the cornerstones of any religion. Even the vanguard seem to follow these tenets. They require devotion through faith just as much as we do.
Good night, Raul. Que Dios te bendiga.
God be good to you? Is that what that means? Alright, so how do we, not awkwardly, but perhaps stealthily, or, smoothly, be like, oh, hey, here I am. I don't think we want him to know that we heard him. Or maybe, I don't know. I kind of want him to, I personally, if it were me, would want him to know, because I think I could handle whatever it is he has to say. I'd be up for the challenge. I think April, given the way she's behaved previously, would freak out. So maybe it's best if she doesn't confront him, because it'll just make things rough and possibly there'll be misunderstandings. Alright, what you got for me, diary? I want to know what she feels about that conversation we just had. Sunday, late afternoon. I just overheard a conversation between Raul and Cortez, and I suddenly feel very, very scared. The simple fact is that I don't know these people. I can't tell who my friends really are anymore. And there are things going on that I fear I will never understand. It's really frightening how easily I've accepted everything I've been told these past few days without questioning people's motives. It's not like me at all. I'm usually the paranoid type. But I'll be more careful from now on, and I won't trust anybody, not without good reason. It's not that I think Cortez plans to stab me in the back or something. I'm sure his motives are solid enough. But I don't like being kept in the dark, especially when so much is riding on me. And with a situation as complicated as this one, I just wish I knew what's really going on is all. Okay, that's fair. I totally understand how she's feeling. But also, I mean, like I said, from Cortez's position, I think he's afraid that if he tells her everything, she's just going to freak out. Up to this point, she's been kind of freaking out a little bit about things, and I don't know. I kind of side with him a little bit, but also I do understand from her point of view, totally, that I'd be like, all of this stuff is going on. This guy's not telling me everything. He's like the only one that I know. He's the person I have to rely on because he's the one who's given me the most information about everything going on. And even that has been only like the tiniest bits possible. I would feel overwhelmed in and over my head. All right, you.
It's Cortez.
Let's chat.
It's beautiful in here, don't you think? So quiet, so spiritual.
See, I'm no Catholic, but I still like coming here to meditate. To pray if you want.
So what
If
are
you're
you
not a Catholic,
exactly?
who do you pray to?
To the universe. To the balance. To the rock in this floor and the air around us. To you and to myself.
Who's the mother?
What is that, Buddhism?
It's life, señorita. Pure and simple. So, what did you dig up today?
Well,
Oh, nothing, except for everything you ever wanted to know about the Vanguard and Jacob McAllen.
You got the information? You found Warren? He helped you?
Eventually. It wasn't easy, but I know where to find McAllen, and I'm working on how to get there. I should be all set by tomorrow.
Good news. And just in time, too. Things are not going well out there.
how do you mean?
What do you mean?
The balance is collapsing. And magic is seeping through into this world.
Even more,
Stark
eh?
is still protected by its strong currents of logic and order, but Arcadia is on the brink of war and utter chaos.
Oh, bummer. It didn't
Unless
seem
we
that bad
act
when I was there
quickly,
before.
Arcadia will fall into disorder, and Stark will follow.
Well,
Can't we
Arcadia
get
is
help?
the chaotic side.
Everyone with the power and will to help is doing so. But you are so much more important than anyone else.
Yeah,
you
you
can
said I
travel
wasn't
to
the chosen
Arcadia to
one, but I
bring order
am.
to chaos. At least until we find the Guardian and return him to his realm.
Yes,
What
yes,
about the
let's do
Vanguard?
that.
We investigate your lead tomorrow, yes? If we find what we are looking for, if they have the Guardian or know where he is,
They have part
then
of
we
him at
are
any
one
rate.
step closer to victory. But we still need to find the entrance to his realm.
Yeah, there is that.
And the situation in Arcadia is not getting any better, not without your help.
Okay.
I don't know anything. What can I do?
We can finish our
By
deliveries.
just being there, you are helping.
I don't know how that will help, but I
You
just
are
want to do
strong in
it.
the balance, April. And your power flows into those you meet and helps them against the tides of chaos. Whatever you do, however you do it, you are helping.
That's actually really
I
nice to hear.
still feel so helpless. I don't understand half of what you tell me, and as for the other half, I can't help being skeptical.
Good. Do not trust everyone or everything, and make a stand against that which you do not believe. Just be sure to accept the truth when you find it, and embrace the good in the world.
How will I know the
I'll
truth
do my
when
best.
I find it?
What are we going to do now?
We are going to pop open a gate
Tomorrow,
to Arcadia.
we will visit with McAllen, find what he knows and use it. Then the day after, you will go back to Arcadia. At most,
not right now?
We have a week. But it should be enough. As for today, relax. Be with your friends.
Oh, you got me all
think
excited. I
I'll
thought we
ever
were
be
going to
able to
Arcadia
relax
right
again.
now. Bummer.
We pay a heavy price for our knowledge, yes. But try to enjoy yourself, because the hard work begins in the morning. I will see you then, yes?
Yes.
Wait. Where are you going to be this
Oh,
time?
yeah. That's important to pin down.
We will meet here, yes?
Okay.
I'm afraid I cannot go back to Venice. Not now. There are people looking for me.
The Vanguard?
What kind of people?
Yes. They know what I am, who I am.
What are you?
They
Tell
will
me.
not rest until they have me. So we must work very fast to destroy them. Tomorrow, then?
Tomorrow. Have a good night, okay? Be careful.
Thank you, señorita. And you.
He said something really interesting there. We have to work very fast to destroy them. Thus far, I've been looking at it as like, we're the hero. We have to save the world. So that's what we're going to do. Save the worlds. But, you know, part of saving the worlds is going to be, destroying the Vanguard, destroying the bad guys. So, yeah, it's not all unquestionably good acts. It's going to be doing some probably kind of nasty things for the sake of the greater good. But I do feel very heartened by him saying pretty much anything we do is going to help. Energy flows from her into other people, so just kind of trust your heart, do your best, and even if you're not sure you're doing the right thing, overall, it's a lot better than doing nothing. It's still helping in some way or other. So that's, something to bolster our confidence a little bit. I just want to check in with Warren. He's not even there. He's got stuff to do. Can we go up here now? No?
I think I'll just take the stairs.
Or we'll just get out of here. We don't really have anything we need to do here. So, now we have to make a decision. Well, he said, okay. Alright. This is possibly so much running all over through screens that we don't need to do. Relax with your friends. We could work on the picture. I want to talk to Fiona. But there's also the cafe. So I don't know, is this a choice, I guess is the question. If I go to any one of those places, does it preclude me from going to another? I want to make sure I talk to Fiona about exactly. But I want to get our art project done too, and I want to do all of it. Kind of nervous. Let's save. Right here is fine. Yes. Yeah, you like how that just comes up as a nice white bar and I can't see the yes and no? Thankfully, I know that it's yes and no, so I just hit Y or N and I'm good. Every once in a while, it'll pop up so that I can see it, but most times it doesn't. And maybe there's something I could do to fix it at this point. I don't know if there's a patch that I could install now, or if I'd have to redo everything. I think I'm just gonna go with it as it is for the moment. Okay. I know, we just did this. But I want to help her out. If it's a choice, this is a thing that she does need to get done. I mean, before all this, everything else happened, this was really important to her.
I'm
And
way
you
past
have to
finger
have-
painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Every time I do that. You have to have some kind of life after the big heroics are done, right? I mean, she's gonna save the world and then what?
Today.
Very well.
I'll just leave my brush and easel here before I go.
Alright. Lots of running. So, to the cafe first or home first? I'm worried if we go to the cafe that we'll hang out all night with our friends and just wake up tomorrow morning. But I'm also worried that if we go home, our conversation... Well, but... Okay, we'll try it. This again, huh?
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding...
No skateboarding. He's shouting at them in his robot voice that his suit gives him. Okay. Fiona, please be here. If you're not, I'm heading right back up. Ugh! Game, you're killing me. And where would she be? She said that she likes to she's a homebody and she just likes to sit all day inside. This is the one day where she's out, like, getting groceries or whatever, huh? Alright. Relaxing at the cafe it is, then. Now then, we're going to talk to Charlie or April. And you are not too busy. Oh, he's not there.
Draft.
We still have plenty of candy. Well, where is everybody?
Fresh bread.
I can't relax with my friends if they're not even here. Did we break it? Well, where did everyone go? I guess we go to our room? My friends aren't any of the places I expected them to be. Alright. And what is your plan,
Hey,
huh?
what are you doing?
What you doing lurking outside my room? He did something in my room. Oh, that's... What did you do? She's not gonna knock me
That's
out at him.
Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
No, I want to know what he did over here. What's going on, guys? Why is everyone in
Charlie,
my room?
Emma, what are you guys doing here?
We locked ourselves in to wait for you. I hope you don't mind.
Okay,
No,
why'd you do that,
Of course
though?
not. By the way, I think Zach was spying on you guys. I caught him leaning up against the door, and he hurried back into his room the second I arrived.
Okay, so
He's
that's what was
such
up.
a loser. And he seems to have a personal vendetta against you now after what you did to him, or what he claims you did last night.
I stood him up. He needs to
Gotta
get over
love
himself.
The guy. So what's up? What's the occasion?
We want to know what's going on with you, April.
What do you mean?
Just
Nothing's
weird
going
stuff.
Don't lie to your best friends. That's way below you. We know something's going on. There's no point denying it.
Yeah, you told
For 3
Charlie
days
that
straight,
the
you've
weirdest
been
thing
away
ever
all
happened,
day. You've been
but
acting
you wouldn't tell
weird
him what.
and hanging around Cortez, of all people. And then today we find out you've been up to Metro Circle by yourself?
How did you find that out? That's kind of
April,
creepy.
for God's sake, what is going on?
But I understand their concern. They're friends. I'm just exploring that. This is the most obnoxious line. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Either tell or don't tell. But don't tell people stuff like that. It's... Okay, I don't really want to lie to them, though. I'm not just exploring the city and meeting new people. Nor doing research for my painting. We could just try to tell them, these are our best friends. We should confide in them. This is so obnoxious, and it's so trolling for people to, oh, I'll believe you. Tell me. But, ugh. It's the closest to the truth,
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Try us. We're your friends.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm sure we can help. Somehow.
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy. Yeah, we're gonna tell him. It sounds kind of insane. It does. But at the same time, they've seen all of the stuff going on, too. You know, they've seen bits of reality slipping. So, as insane as it may sound, I'd think that maybe being best friends, they would give it some kind of consideration instead of just deciding, oh, April is nuts. We need to get her some help. Like, no, you guys know that things are going weird in the world, so...
I've been... chosen to save the world.
Worlds.
Stop kidding around, April. We're serious.
Yeah, so am
I
I.
told you, you wouldn't believe me.
You're actually telling us the truth. What do you mean you've been chosen to save the world?
Well...
As in, there's something really bad going down. I can't say exactly what, but Cortez is with the good guys, and I've been... drafted.
Look, April, if you're having some kind of nervous breakdown, we'll do anything to...
God,
They're gonna take it the wrong
I
way.
should have kept my mouth shut. Forget it. I don't even believe it myself, so why should you?
I believe you, April. I've seen things
Thank you,
these
Charlie.
past few days, strange,
Yes.
inexplicable things. And my grandma taught us that there's more to this world than meets the eye. And
Thank
after
you.
all, it's you saying
He's a
these
good
things.
friend.
My friend, April. I've never known you to lie or even exaggerate the truth. If you believe it, I believe it. And
He's a
I'm sure
freaking
the
awesome
same goes for
friend.
Emma.
Thank you, Charlie. It means a lot to me. I wish I could tell you everything, but I don't think I can.
Zach's probably
I
listening
understand.
outside the door right now, though.
When you're ready. But if there's anything at all we can do to help, well, don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks, buddy. Emma's like, I don't totally believe it, but whatever. No, Charlie is a really good friend. Okay, yeah.
There are a few things you could help me with.
Great. What?
The art
Like
project.
I said, I can't
Well.
really tell you very much about what's going on. Not yet, anyway. Tomorrow, after I've had a good night's sleep, I'll try explaining as much as possible. But there's one thing you can do for me. I have reason to suspect that somebody's out to get me, or Cortez.
So just keep an eye out for anyone weird.
Long story, but I could need some backup. These goons, these agents, they could be closing in, and whatever advanced warning you're able to give me...
We'll do our best. What do they look like?
Zach, if Zach's
Not
listening,
sure,
he's gonna
but
tip
you'll
him
know
off.
when you see them, I'm sure. Anybody suspicious around, let me know.
This is kind of exciting, but you gotta tell me, what are they after you for? Did you do something illegal?
Well, about
Not
that.
really. It's what
Not
I might
really,
do
I
that
just
they're
broke into
worried
the police
about. But
station
please don't
and-
ask
yeah.
me any more questions today. Just keep your eyes and ears peeled for anything weird. I need a good night's sleep, and tomorrow I should be able to tell you more. But thanks for helping me out, guys. I really appreciate it.
We're all
She
hanging
lied
out at
so
the cafe
easily.
tomorrow night, April, so you're just gonna have to join us.
If I can.
Promise.
Now, get
Don't make
some
promises you
sleep.
might not be able to keep,
Sorry
April.
to tell you this, but you look totally exhausted.
I'm glad we had this talk. Thanks for checking up on me, guys.
Sure. Good night.
It was
Good
nice
night,
of them.
Charlie.
You know, they're worried
Good
about
night,
their
girl.
friend.
Sweet dreams.
You haven't done anything illegal, have you? Not really. Just getting a fake ID. I broke into the police station. I poisoned somebody, you know. Bit of this, bit of that. Oh, that clicking is the air conditioner. I was going to say, if Creepy Zach Lee tries to get in here. Yep. They're gonna find us. Ooh, middle of an... we opened a doorway in our closet. Alright, off to Arcadia. Gotta check it out, right? April, you really need to look at your closet. Your wardrobe's being all
Where's that
Narnia
light
and
coming
stuff.
from?
Oh! Well, what did you think was gonna happen? Monsters, huh? And we're in our underwear. Oh my gosh, we're in Arcadia in our underwear. That's the worst.
Not again. Not now.
And this one definitely isn't just a dream.
I hope
So,
this is a
we can
dream.
go?
I really do, because if Cortez didn't open a shift, who did?
You
How will I
goofball.
get home again on my own?
He told you you've got the ability to do it.
No dream.
Okay.
And I'm guessing this is Mercuria. It smells like it, like a mix between fresh flowers and cow dung. There's some kind of part going on in there. The Journeyman.
What's it say?
The Journeyman.
Ah.
Very appropriate, though it really should have been the Journeywoman.
Well, the journeyman isn't really necessarily... It's all-inclusive, so... We could go in the inn, but I kind of want to wander around a bit first, if we can. It looks like... Oh, yep, we can... The darkness.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
It is. It's also weird that you sleep with your big old... Well, I don't know. My feet get cold when I sleep sometimes, too. But if she's got, like, a crappy working fan, and she's craving air conditioning, I think you wouldn't want to wear socks to bed in that case.
Nah.
Alright.
I'm not about to walk around in a strange city in the middle of the night wearing nothing but this.
Alright. It's a fair concern. But do you really want to go into an inn full of people in your underwear as well? I mean, it seems like we don't really have great options here. If we could find our way back to Vastrum Tobias, that'd probably be the best, but... Okay, hopefully we don't cause too much of a stir being here, clothed only in underwear.
It's their first date, I can tell. They're a cute couple. I wonder if romance is different here, or if the rituals are the same as back home. I mean, magic must play some part in it.
You think?
Cute couple.
What about the guy?
They're
We got some
definitely having
dancers over
fun.
here.
That looks like a
Comfy chair?
really comfortable chair.
Right
Open
next
fires
to the
are so
fireplace.
enchanting, romantic, and inspiring. Assorted bottles, herbs, and spices.
Oh, we can probably
She looks
talk
like
to
she
her.
works here. They don't look so different from farmers and craftsmen back home. It's a small world. Worlds. Small worlds. Filled with ale, probably. They never have beer in these taverns. Just ale.
How do you know that? Maybe Arcadia has beer. Maybe it's mead or something. Mead is in casks, right? I might be wrong. Alright, let's talk to this lady. Howdy there, I came here by accident.
Excuse
in
me?
my underwear. Could you
Hello?
help?
Hi. Hello. Do you work here?
Do I work here, child? I'm the owner. I own and operate the Journeyman Inn.
Oh, good for you. You don't look like an innkeeper. What a thing to say. She doesn't not look like an innkeeper. Let's
I'm
apologize.
very sorry, ma'am.
Your apology is more than enough for me, child. What may I do for you?
Well, you may not have noticed, but I'm in my underoos. I could use some clothing.
What's your name?
Or,
Benrima Salmon. I'm the owner and proprietor of this inn. I bought it with money earned through honest trade in the Southlands. Tobacco, wine, slaves. That is where
Oh.
I'm from. The Southlands.
Arcadia has slavery.
I'm April.
Okay,
April
that's
Ryan.
horrifying.
Well met, April Ryan. Have you come to meet someone, a handsome young suitor, perchance?
No.
such luck, I'm afraid. I'm here more by accident than anything else.
Ah, no accident, April. Fate. Fate delivered you here tonight. You are strong in fate, are you not?
I've been told such.
What do you mean by strong in fate?
You shape your own fate, and not the other way around. You are what the dark people call a wave.
Dark people? Who are they?
I am not only an innkeeper, child. I am a seer, taught by my mother, who was taught by her mother before her. And so it goes back to the dawn of our world, to the dawn of magic.
Okay, so tell me about being a seer.
A seer is someone who can tell something about people, about events, about the past and the present and the future, just by looking at you. When I look at you, I see.
What do you see?
What? What do you see?
Most people are drawn along by events, by fate, like a carriage after a horse. But some people know how to steer the horse, to change paths at will. You are such a person, but there is more.
All right, what more? Oh, she's got to focus a minute here. I do want to know more about my future.
Tell me more about
Let's
my
keep
future.
following it.
It is strange. I see many paths, but they are all dark. I cannot tell much except that you are strong in fate and strong in the balance. And you
Alrighty.
are strong in magic, too.
Awesome.
Magic? That can't be right. I don't know anything about magic.
Well, apparently you have the potential to learn.
You have to know about magic to be strong with magic. If you ever learn how to harvest your talents, you will be a strong artisan.
Artisan?
Do it, April. Do it.
Where have
Like
you
magician,
been
I'm
schooled,
assuming.
child? Have you forgotten your lore?
Yes, let's assume I have.
Yeah, well, I haven't really had much use for my lore lately.
The artisan is the most powerful of magic users. She is able to shape magic and to use it by force of will alone. An artist can use magic shaped by others, mold it into new magic, new art.
Is that what Cortez
A
is?
magician, or sorcerer, witch, warlock, can read and write incantations, drawing spells from the power of words. And the alchemist can create magic potions. He is the least of the four. Anyone with proper education can be an alchemist. The other three require some form of talent for magic.
Alrighty. April, when this is all done, you should totally live in Arcadia and be an artisan.
Is there a party going on?
Is there a... child. Do you not know? It is the
I don't.
Feast of the Balance. Have you never taken part in the celebration?
Unfortunately, no. I'm not a party person.
For as long as I can recall, the feast has lasted 3 whole days and nights, and everyone celebrated openly. But now, this year, there is great concern about the Vanguard and their supporters. So this year, the Feast of the Balance is celebrated inside, behind closed doors, and for 1 night only. But there's still much food and drink. And you are welcome to join if you so please.
Well,
I
thank
don't
you.
think so. I don't know anybody here.
I don't think you
You're
have
not
to.
with the Vanguard, are you?
No.
No, I'm from
Absolutely not.
somewhere else, far away.
So it would seem. Well, if you feel up to it, child, you're welcome to join in the celebration.
Thanks. Why do you celebrate the Feast of the Balance?
You are a stranger to our customs indeed. The balance. You do know about the balance, do you not?
More or less.
Sure. The balance between magic and science. I know about the balance.
The balance of all, child. Everything is in balance, and the Guardian watches over the balance and us. We celebrate the Feast of the Balance to give our thanks to the balance and to the Guardian. If our devotion to the balance falters, if we lose our faith in the Guardian, then we are inviting chaos to destroy us. This is what the Vanguard is doing. Inviting chaos. They are dangerous.
Agreed.
What's the Vanguard doing to destroy the balance?
They are not doing anything to destroy the balance, but they destroy people's faith in the balance.
And that destroys the balance.
To the people, telling them how the Sentinel, the Fathers, are holding our world back. And that if we were to use the balance to our advantage, we could return to the old ways, the ways of the ancient Earth, before the divide.
But it just have to
Vanguard
divide
promised
again.
the people power and wealth and happiness, but they intend only destruction and death.
Thank you.
Well, I think it'll end
I
up
am
destruction
at
and
your
death. I'm
service
sure they
any
intend
time,
the wealth
child.
and power.
I am afraid I must go take care of my guests now. Enjoy yourself.
Well, thanks for all the information. That was helpful. Alright then. So,
There are 2 large rooms in the back, and they're both crammed with people.
well, maybe we should just get in there and mingle. Or not, but what else are we gonna do? It doesn't look like there's really other options. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back and next time we're going to figure out how to either join this party or maybe step back outside. Maybe, I feel like there should be something, there's got to be something with that darkness because the arrow turns red when we click on it. So maybe we can find a way to go into the darkness and see what's back there. And we got to figure out how to shift back home. Because even though I'm happy to be in Arcadia, we got stuff we got to do in Stark. We had a plan, and I'd like to stick to that if we can. We'll see how it goes.